Okay, so for the past like 2 weeks or so, I've been dealing with this odd issue with the Synodynamics like headlight module. So what'll happen is first fresh install with the module and the pigtail and the wiring harness and whatnot, it will flash the lows on low beam, and on high beam it'll flash the high beam and not the low beam, which works perfectly fine. I have no issues with that. But what will happen after maybe an hour or so is that the low beam will stop flashing and only the high will flash. What I ended up having to do is, and they kind of did this during troubleshooting with the first module that I had, I swapped the high and low input harness and the high and low output, which you can probably see right here. It's the white and black that's up here, and then the yellow and black that's up here. It has nothing to do with me taking the wiring down and whatnot, because this is what the harness looked like after I had slimmed the other two connectors off and then put the grounds together. I'm not doing anything wrong with the harness. It's something to do with the module not recognizing that there's only one set of headlights, I guess. I think the camera's picking that up. Now when I go to high beam, the high beam's constant. You know what? That's fine. The low beam is on more often than the high beam ever will be, and the lock works, which is good. Kind of hard to tell half the time. But yeah, that's where I'm at now, and I'm completely fine with that. I don't care that the high beam doesn't flash. Now all I've got to figure out is why the horn pulse circuit isn't fucking working. It probably has to do with the fact that I've wired these horns up assuming that the ground wasn't switched, and it turns out that the ground is the switch. So it gets constant 12 volt from the red, but the ground is what causes it's the Japanese black, whatever. The wiring from here is correct to the relay that's back here, but it's swapped on the way down here. I've got ground coming directly from the battery, and then 12 volt positive coming from the relay. So I need to get more wire and redo that. And more terminals, obviously. But yeah. That's what I'm doing now, I guess. Well, yeah. I guess I'm gonna get this shit back together and go get some fuel!